every day. Nearly 50,000 people around the world are diagnosed with cancer. And what makes this even more alarming is that the death rate remains high despite advances in modern medicine. Among these cases, people aged 60 and above make up a significant portion. As the immune system weakens and the ability to eliminate toxins gradually declines with age, but while most attention is placed on expensive medications and complex treatment plans, a gentle truth that few people talk about is being overlooked. Some herbal teas have been scientifically proven to activate the self-destruction mechanism of cancer cells without harming healthy ones. In particular, there is one type of tea with a soothing green color that ranks first for its anti-cancer benefits, yet for some reason it is rarely mentioned. Today's story will guide you through 9 remarkable herbal teas that have been studied by universities and international medical journals. And the #1 tea on this list may truly surprise you. Please stay with us through the entire video, and if possible, leave a comment sharing your age and the country you are from. From the age of 60 and beyond, most of us begin to focus more on our health and disease prevention instead of just treating symptoms. However, there is a surprising contradiction. The older we get, the more we tend to overlook simple, natural solutions. Why is that? In reality, most modern treatments come from large pharmaceutical companies. This model focuses on medications, medical devices, and advanced therapy protocols, which are entirely appropriate in urgent situations. However, this treatment industry is also a business, and the biggest profits usually come from drugs that need to be used long-term, not from a tea leaf that can be grown right in your backyard. Unfortunately, herbal teas cannot be patented. You cannot own exclusive rights to a ginger root or a soursop leaf. That means no one is willing to invest millions of dollars to promote or research them deeply, because they cannot recover those costs the way they can with prescription drugs. In addition, elderly people are often overwhelmed by too many conflicting sources of information. On one side are complicated medical advertisements. On the other are unverified folk remedies passed down by word of mouth. This causes many to lose trust in simple things, even though sometimes the best solution is sitting right on your kitchen counter. Still, in recent years, many research institutes and international universities have begun to re-examine the value of traditional herbs. They have found that some of these plants contain bioactive compounds that can disrupt cancer cell metabolism and activate a process called apoptosis, which causes the cancer cells to self-destruct without harming healthy cells. Have you ever wondered why the human body can stay healthy for decades before cancer appears? It is thanks to a natural and remarkable process called apoptosis, also known as controlled cell death. Under normal conditions, every cell in the body knows when to grow and when to self-destruct to make room for new cells. This process helps us maintain balance, repair damage, and prevent harmful cells from multiplying. However, when apoptosis is disrupted, damaged or mutated cells can begin to reproduce uncontrollably, forming malignant tumors. This is the true root of cancer. That is why scientists have focused on studying natural compounds that can selectively reactivate apoptosis. In other words, these compounds target only cancer cells and trigger them to self-destruct, without harming the surrounding healthy cells. One of the most notable studies came from the journal Natural Products 2024, where scientists discovered that soursop leaves contain a group of compounds called acetogenins. These compounds can directly affect the mitochondria of cancer cells. Mitochondria are the energy centers of the cell, and when they are disrupted, the cancer cell is forced to trigger its own death. What is special is that normal cells are not affected during this process. Soursop is not the only plant with this ability. Other herbs such as reishi mushroom, green tea, licorice root, and ginger have also been shown to offer similar effects. The antioxidants, anti-inflammatory compounds, and flavonoids in these teas have demonstrated the power to weaken cancer cells and help the body naturally restore its immune system. And now that you understand apoptosis, let us move on to the most exciting part. These are the 8 herbal teas that science has confirmed can help fight cancer, including one that is the most powerful but still rarely known. Not all herbal teas are the same. Some simply refresh the body, some support digestion or help calm the mind. But there are also teas that scientists highly value because they contain powerful bioactive compounds that can interfere with the growth of cancer cells, especially through the mechanism of apoptosis. Below are 8 remarkable teas that have been studied in clinical and laboratory settings around the world. Each one has its own strengths, and you can choose the most suitable one to begin your personal journey to better health. 1. Fresh ginger tea, anti-inflammatory and metastasis inhibitor. Ginger is not only a popular kitchen spice, but also a powerful cancer-fighting herb. The main compound responsible for ginger's impressive effects is gingerol. This compound has been shown to inhibit the growth and spread of cancer cells. According to a study published in the journal BMC Complementary Medicine and Therapies 2024, ginger extract blocked the invasive behavior of ovarian cancer cells and interfered with genetic pathways that control metastasis. In addition, ginger has been proven to reduce nausea caused by chemotherapy, helping patients feel more comfortable during treatment. To make ginger tea, slice 3 to 5 thin pieces of fresh ginger, place them in hot water, and let it steep for about 10 minutes. The spicy aroma, warming taste, and soothing effect are why many older adults choose ginger as their morning companion. 2. Dandelion root tea. Supports the liver and cleanses colon cancer cells. If you think dandelion is just a common weed, you might be missing out on one of the most powerful detox herbal teas. Dandelion root contains compounds such as taraxasterol, inulin, and luteolin, which have been proven to trigger apoptosis in colon cancer cells. A study published in the Journal of Functional Foods 2024 showed that dandelion root extract reduced the survival and division of cancer cells, while activating signals that cause them to self-destruct without harming healthy cells. In addition, dandelion root tea helps strengthen liver function, supports the body's detox system, and eases digestive discomfort. The tea has a slightly bitter taste with a gentle aftertaste, making it a great choice after lunch. 3. Licorice root tea balances hormones and protects the breast and prostate. With its naturally sweet taste and a long history of use in Eastern medicine, licorice root not only soothes the throat, but also acts as a natural hormone regulator. The key compound in licorice is glycyrrhizin, which has been shown to inhibit pathways related to hormone-driven cancers, such as breast and prostate cancer. According to a systematic review published in the journal Phytotherapy Research 2023, glycyrrhizin helps reduce oxidative stress and regulate estrogen and androgen receptors, which may prevent the formation and growth of tumors. However, older adults should be cautious not to drink more than 1 cup per day and should consult a doctor if taking blood pressure medication, as licorice can affect sodium and potassium balance in the body. 4. Reishi mushroom tea boosts immunity and targets abnormal cells. Reishi mushroom, also known as the mushroom of longevity, has been used for over 2,000 years in traditional Chinese medicine. Only recently have scientists truly discovered its powerful effects. According to a study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food 2023, reishi mushroom extract stimulates the activity of natural killer cells, or NK cells. These are the body's warriors that specifically target and destroy cancer cells. In addition, the beta-glucans and triterpenoids found in reishi help reduce chronic inflammation, improve mood, and support energy levels to fully extract its active compounds. Slices of the mushroom should be simmered in boiling water for at least 30 minutes. Reishi tea has a slightly bitter taste, but if you drink it regularly each day, you may begin to notice deeper sleep and a more stable sense of well-being. 5. Pomegranate peel tea prevents metastasis and protects DNA. We often eat only the seeds of a pomegranate and throw away the peel. Even though the peel contains the strongest polyphenols, especially ellagic acid and punicalagins, these compounds have been shown to inhibit the division and movement of cancer cells, particularly in cervical cancer. According to a study published in the journal Molecules 2023, in addition, ellagic acid helps protect DNA from damage caused by free radicals and slows down cellular aging. To prepare pomegranate peel tea, dry the clean peel, grind it into powder, then steep it in boiling water for 5 to 10 minutes. The tea has a slightly astringent taste with a sweet aftertaste and is an interesting choice if you are looking for something new. 6. Soursop leaf tea disrupts energy in cancer cells. Soursop, also known as graviola, is widely known in tropical countries, but it is the leaves that contain many healing compounds. According to a study published in the Journal of Natural Products 2024, soursop leaves contain a group of compounds called acetogenins. These compounds disrupt the mitochondria in cancer cells, triggering apoptosis. This study showed the most noticeable effects on skin, pancreatic, and colon cancer cells. Soursop leaf tea has a slightly bitter flavor with a strong herbal aroma. It is ideal to drink after dinner as a way to help the body relax and detox naturally. 7. Hibiscus tea cleanses weak cells and offers deep antioxidant support with its vibrant ruby red color and mildly sour taste. Hibiscus tea is not only refreshing, but also a silent warrior against cancer. Compounds such as anthocyanins and flavonoids found in hibiscus flowers have been shown to slow the growth and spread of lung cancer cells. According to research from the journal Scientific Reports 2024. Beyond that, hibiscus tea activates a process called autophagy, which helps the body clean out damaged cells, including precancerous ones, before they become dangerous. This tea can be enjoyed hot or cold, but it is best to avoid adding sugar in order to preserve its full benefits. 8. Chamomile tea eases side effects and supports natural immunity. Gentle and familiar, chamomile contains a very special flavonoid called apigenin. According to a review published in the journal Integrative Cancer Therapies 2023, apigenin can activate apoptosis in several types of cancer cells. It also helps reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, supporting patients during chemotherapy or radiation treatments. Chamomile tea promotes deeper sleep and relieves stress, both of which are especially important when the immune system is becoming weaker. You can drink 1 to 2 cups each day, especially in the evening, to help the body relax. After all the wonderful teas mentioned above, there is still one special tea that is ranked number 1. This is not only because of its scientifically recognized ability to fight cancer, but also because it provides wide-ranging benefits for memory, immunity, and mood. Surprisingly, many people still do not know about it or have never used it the right way. Among the herbal teas known to help fight cancer, one name consistently ranks at the top of international studies but is often overlooked in daily life. That tea is matcha, a special type of green tea from Japan. Unlike regular green tea, which is made by steeping leaves in hot water, matcha is made by grinding the entire leaf into a fine powder. This means you consume the fiber, chlorophyll, and all the bioactive compounds in the tea. This key difference makes matcha far more effective. The most powerful compound in matcha is EGCG, or Epigallocatechin gallate, a very strong antioxidant. According to research published in the journal Cancer Cell International 2023, EGCG can interfere with the metabolism of cancer cells, making it harder for them to grow and preventing them from creating new blood vessels to feed tumors. The study showed that matcha had the strongest effects on breast, liver, skin, and prostate cancers, thanks to its ability to stop the spread and development of mutated cells. In addition, matcha contains L-theanine, a unique amino acid that helps reduce anxiety, improve mood, and support deep sleep. This is especially important for older adults, as sleep often becomes lighter, shorter, and more easily disrupted with age. Matcha also supports liver detoxification, improves focus, and helps maintain alertness without the intense stimulation that comes from coffee. To use matcha correctly, measure 1 to 2 grams of powder per serving. Mix it with hot water at about 70 to 80 degrees Celsius and whisk it gently with a bamboo brush until a light foam appears. It is best to drink matcha in the morning to stay mentally sharp, and avoid using it in the late afternoon if you are sensitive to sleep disturbances. The taste is slightly bitter but very pleasant, leaving a clean and calming feeling after each cup. It is no exaggeration to say that matcha is a silent warrior against cancer cells and a trusted companion for those over 60 who want to live a proactive and healthy life. After learning about herbal teas that can support the body in fighting cancer, many people ask an important question: how can these teas be used safely, simply, and effectively in everyday life? This is especially important for older adults, as the body becomes more sensitive and may already be handling various medications. First, you should begin with a small amount and observe your body's reaction over the first 2 to 3 days. For example, instead of drinking 3 times a day, start with just 1 cup in the morning or after lunch, if you feel comfortable, with no bloating, fatigue, or trouble sleeping. You can continue with a regular routine. Next, if you are taking prescription medications, especially for blood pressure, heart conditions, blood thinning, or hormone therapy, be sure to consult with your doctor or pharmacist before using herbal teas long-term. Some teas, such as licorice, ginger, or reishi mushroom, may mildly interact with medications when taken in high doses over time. In addition, make sure to purchase your ingredients from trusted sources with clear information about origin and quality. For matcha, choose pure forms without added fillers. For raw teas like soursop leaf, dandelion root, or ginger, try to use naturally dried or organic products when available. Finally, you do not need to drink all the teas in a single day. Simply choose 1 or 2 types that suit your health, taste, and needs, and turn them into a gentle daily habit. With just 1 properly prepared cup of tea, you are giving your body a chance to recover and stay protected for the long term. As we move past the age of 60, health is no longer something we can take lightly. But in a world full of conflicting information, sometimes the simplest things are the ones we overlook. In this journey, you and I have explored 9 outstanding herbal teas. Each one is a gentle yet solid piece of the larger picture of cancer prevention. From the warming comfort of fresh ginger to the quiet power of soursop leaves destroying mutated cells, to reishi mushrooms boosting the immune system and licorice root balancing hormones, all of them have been validated by modern science, not just passed down through tradition. And most notably, we discovered matcha, a humble green tea with powerful anti-cancer effects. Matcha not only helps slow the growth of abnormal cells, but also supports liver detox, calms the nervous system, and improves alertness in a natural and lasting way. But more important than anything else is this: you do not need to do everything at once. You do not have to change your entire diet or drink a dozen kinds of tea each day. Just one small change can start a new path. You might replace your morning coffee with a gentle cup of matcha, or enjoy a warm ginger tea after lunch. That alone is the beginning of a new journey. A journey of caring for your body and building a natural shield against disease from the simplest things. If you found today's message helpful, please share it with friends and loved ones who care about healthy aging. We will continue bringing you scientific, easy to understand, and friendly content about food, herbs, and exercise after 60. Have you tried any of the teas we talked about today? Leave a comment below and share your experience with the community.